Hey everybody. All right, we are Tuesday afternoon. I want to give you guys an update, see how things are going so far. Yesterday I left off. I think I was about to go eat dinner. So dinner was a bed of rice and like the inside of a an egg roll. So my wife made a bunch of vegetables, steamed vegetables, and instead of using beef, she ended up using some chicken, and it was very good. And it wasn't. I had a good portion plate, not nothing too crazy, but enough to keep me satisfied. So that was very good, and it was something new, and it was yeah, I liked it. It was very good. So that was it for yesterday. I did not feel the need to snack at night. So that was good, surprisingly, because I had been eating a lot of snacks at night. I've been eating a lot of lunches, I've been eating breakfast. That's how I've been putting on my weight. So I'm kind of surprised how quickly I was able to transition, especially that like I was saying yesterday, is the motivation is not what it was the first time around by any means, right? I still have motivation. I still want to lose weight, but I explained this all yesterday. But the urgency is not there, right? So the only urgency I do have, I'd say, is that point where if anybody who's ever done a diet and failed, there's always that little point where you've done well on your diet and now it's starting to go back up, and now you're just trying to hold on for dear life and kind of do whatever you can to not screw it all up, right? If you've probably been there. I know I have multiple times. So I have that bit of urgency, but it's nothing compared to the major health issues I had before, and it was kind of a do or die kind of that was in my mind. So that being said, I am surprised just how effective it's been. And today, so let's talk about today. Oh, by the way, yesterday I had a ton of water. So my urine went from being dark yellow to being pretty much clear by the time I went to bed. So I drank a lot of water, and I peed a lot. I got up so many times that night. I think I got up 3 or 4 times to have like a long pee, like the like I went to town with that. So this morning I bit the bullet. As much as I really didn't want to, I weighed myself to see what kind of damage I did. And I think what kind of pushed me to weigh myself is I did go pee quite a bit. So I figured I probably already started losing some water weight. And I figured now's a good time. Usually, whenever I start these things, I lose like 3, 4 pounds on the first day. So I figured yesterday I probably did the same. And it made sense because I went in exactly at 297. So some relief that didn't see that 3. I thought for sure I'd see that 3 because clothes was getting tight. So as much as I'm still 21 pounds away from my lightest, I'm kind of happy. It's odd. It feels like it's not that 3, just that 3 pounds difference that goes from 297 to 300 kind of feels to me like it's not as far, it's not unachievable, like it's just around the corner. I don't know why. I know it's all in my head. It's just 3 pound difference, but it seems to make a difference for me, and that's all that matters, right? So today, same deal as yesterday so far. So I think it's almost 3 o'clock, and a lot of water. So these are the bottles I drink. I don't know how many. This is probably like 600 milliliters, I'd say. And this morning I didn't have a lot. I only had 1 or 1.5 bottles, and so I figured I should step it up. And I just drank 2 more of these right now, and I've yeah, pretty much done. So I'll probably try to get another half a bottle in me by the time I leave, which should bring me to about 3 liters, which is plenty. It's a lot. And then I'll probably have a glass tonight. And it's actually quite a challenge. It's just water, but I haven't been used to drinking so much water in quite some time. So it's not since, I guess, Christmas time, right? That kind of went away. So it's kind of yeah, it's not easy. It's odd. An odd feeling, but so that's it. Other than that, I had a coffee again for lunch. I'm not very hungry right now. 2:30, and no, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's starting to feel a lot more like Saxenda right now, the first time around. So I am pleased. Is this gonna maintain? I don't. I have no idea, but I am very pleased with how things are feeling so far. It makes it a lot easier for me to make good choices, which is what we're looking for, right? Like we understand we have to put in the effort, we have to make the change, but you all know what it's like whenever hunger starts knocking, and then you've got that major crave, and that's all you can think about is you just lose your mind and I gotta get it. That's gone. That's gone. So even if I'm feeling hungry, I just kind of feel like, oh, it's fine, I'll eat later. No big deal. So very, very good start. And anyone who's followed me before, I'm always big on with motivation, inspirational. I watch a lot of these videos, especially when I'm not doing so well, or when if I'm down or whatever. I'll tend to look at some of these videos on YouTube, and I tend to always latch on to something, a certain phrase, and it's something that for some reason inspires me and may not inspire anybody else. But I want to talk about it. This time around, I unexpectedly, the line that seems to be running through my head a lot is from Chris Pratt. And it goes a little bit like this. They were talking about how he transformed his body. He used to be not big like I am, but I think he was probably pushing 260, 270, I'm assuming. And now the guy's got abs, right? So he's in great shape. And he was talking to somebody about it, saying, do you miss the food? Do you miss the old lifestyle? And he goes, well, listen, it goes the way I see it is before I was walking around kind of sluggish, unhappy with my body and this and that. He goes, but I loved my meals, but I would still spend 95, 99% of the day kind of unhappy and just, not in great shape. And then I would really love when I was eating the bad food. He goes, now it's the opposite. Now he goes, yeah, all right. I don't like the food, the meals I eat so much. It's not great, but the rest of the day I feel fantastic. I walk around, I feel lighter and this and that. So I don't know why that seemed to click for me, and I'm kind of holding on to that. It's helping me think of just how much better my life is going to be if I just give up all the great food that I eat. And even though I don't quite give it up, but by managing it a lot better, my lifestyle will be a lot better too. So that's what works for me. Does that work for you? I don't know. Hopefully. But find something, I guess, that you can keep in your mind that helps you make better choices, and hold on to it as long as you can. And I've said this before, whenever things are going well, take advantage of it, because it doesn't stay forever, and you always have these highs and these lows. And so that's usually what my game plan before is whenever things are going smoothly and you're doing some big losses, milk the hell out of it. Because whenever you have downtowns like I've had, now my lowest weigh-in was, man, just over 5 months ago. So time flies. 4 months ago, sorry, 4 months ago. But time flies anyways. So recover, move on, and let's try to get back to 276, my lowest, and then keep pushing. So that's how I'm feeling right now. Feeling well, one day at a time. Still don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner. I have no idea. We'll figure that out. All right, talk to you guys later.